good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. Even if you are in Latin America, Europe. Welcome to this MuRe session 1.7. We would like to welcome each and every room. Probably you will be hearing some mechanical noise from this room. This engine is from the body painting that they are still painting the models. So we apologize for that noise. Today's session is called Muses. It has three stages: presentation, collaborative work, and the cosmic piano. The presentation is from different places, scientific, educational institutions. The cosmic piano is going to be presented by people from Mexico. Coso mural is a mural that each and every room has done with their collaborations. And we also have Bologna University, the Museum of Education Science, that is going to share a video and some greetings from that university. Then we have a presentation from daily life to universe and vice versa. So thank you for everything. Then the collaborative action is going to be presented by a friend of MuRe since the beginning, Veronica Marquez. She's going to explain the initiative of every collaborative action process that we undertake. Then Cecilia Caraballo is also the Heritageable Network, the Valencia University with Amparo, Tarea Association from Peru, then Mawa Museum from Barranquilla, and those also the identity and Caramusa presentation. Those were all about collaborative work. Then the presentations about artistic stuff started by Cosmic Piano. We have two musicians, Rolando Cori from the University of Chile. And then we have Mario Valencia with Sensor Lab from the University of Caldas. They are going to play live along with the Cosmic Piano. This is going to be an artistic activity in which we will have the artist Clemente Padin and Paloma Gonzalez's proposal on body painting. And then we also have Laura Palavecino, an artist that has previously worked with MuRe. So these are the contents of today's sessions, and we would like to thank everyone who has participated not only today, but in the previous sessions. We will also have other presentations from the project that you will be notified in the future. That will include artists, scientists, and other type of experts that have been working with us and working for our audience. Before going to the Cosmic Piano, from Ecuador University we are going to receive some greetings. So go ahead, Ecuador. One of the researchers, Mr. Naranjo. Go ahead, Ecuador. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Naranjo, we hear you. There is some audio problem that is not working properly. Good morning. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Naranjo. Firstly, good morning, good afternoon for everyone. Kind regards from here, from the Northern University of Ecuador. We would also like to greet everybody in the academia, especially the professors. So this opportunity to undertake research is very well received. We see research as a link to society, and we think that we would like to give our collaboration from our professors and researchers and with our institution. We are very committed to this project. All this session and the forthcoming sessions are going to be events that one day will identify us. Good morning once again to them, to everyone, and I hope and I insist that it's going to be a success. Thank you, Mr. Naranjo, for your greeting. The idea was to have this done beforehand, but it's very well received. So we have this interpreting with Quechua for all the communities. So thank you for your effort and your collaboration to the project. And we hope that this is the beginning of further collaborations and sessions with you. So now we go ahead with a cosmic piano from the Puebla University. Go ahead, Guillermo Tejera and Arturo Fernandez. Nice to meet you. So please tell us, what is a cosmic piano?
This is a cosmic piano. It's a
It's a device that its intention is to show the particles that collide, particles from cosmic ray that collide with the Earth atmosphere. And this, when they collide, they produce this that we are going to see here. This is a project that Mr. Tejera and me managed, and we did it using materials from the Ali experiment. These materials are essentially plastics and electronics that we developed, and they are used in professional experiments and experiments that produce new physics and new data. So we, as we saw the need for promoting the scientific research carried out by some certain labs, we wanted to make these projects and this research more accessible to society. And now my colleague is going to explain our reasons of the name. It is called piano because each time the particle collides with us, it's going to produce a sound. So we are going to listen to the universe. We are going to listen to it and notice that it's a random sound. But it's quite interesting to listen when these particles collide. So that would be it. Now we are going to activate the piano. We're going to turn it on, and we are going to listen the sound in a way of the stars colliding with the earth. So each time that you hear the sound, that it would be those things that you can see inside the plastic cage. This sound is produced by the collision of the particles, mainly hydrogen ions, also the air molecules, and what we are detecting here are electrons, positrons that reach the surface of the eight. They go through these different slides that are made from plastic, and they produce a spark with a low intensity of light, as you can see here. And with electronics, we produce a bit of sound that come from each of these devices, and they are caused by the cosmic particles. That's it. I don't know if you want any further comment or any questions about this. So this follows OR logic. Each time one of these devices is activated, one or two or three, one of those four devices make the sound. This This produces some coincidence with the arrival of the particles. Each time that one is activated, or one that is, sorry, 4 is activated, or this time that one of these they are turned on, the sound is produced. So the frequency that we heard is produced it's produced randomly, because it's not that common that the device number 4 turns on simultaneously as device number 2 or number 3. So this is a way of showing electronics, and that this sound that we are hearing is not produced by a recording, but is produced, as we already mentioned, by the particles that are impacting our atmosphere. Thank you very much.
Arturo and Guillermo, thank you very much. But as you were saying, it's like we were listening to the universe, the cosmos, in real time. So thank you very much for sharing your invention. It is a registered invention, so it is very original. And this piano will be parts of the concert that you will give. If any of you is interested of having a cosmic piano, we will be glad to be in contact with you and help you with it. Thank you very much to you once again. I'm sure everyone will be very interested in the piano and in being in touch with you. So you're invited to the last part of the jam, Piano Cosmic Jam. Now we will return to Montevideo's room, where we have the results of Coso Mural, that they will tell us which were the results of this Coso Mural. The mural Coso, we were in the net room in Montevideo, and we wanted to show you that this is the result of the combination of all those things you have sent us. And we wanted to implement those things of the artist Neil, and we are inviting you. We will scan it, this Coso mural, so you can see it. There you can see the pictures of the mural. We are scanning the mural, and as you can see, in everything that has color, it works. It works with colors, but it does not work with things that are in black and white. I'm gonna take a picture to this little square, and this way, with the app, we will see all of the colors. Now we will press OK, and we'll reproduce it. Okay. That is our interpretation, our sound interpretation of the mural. Do you want to listen to it again? We'll listen to it again. Once again, we're going to listen to it. The invitation is open for you to do the same thing, to scan the mural and have your own interpretation done. I would like you to show us what you have scanned. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the participants of COSO Mural. There's several people there in the room that in the next weeks we will adjust the mural and having new information. This mural, you have it with you. So we will be in touch during the next weeks. Thank you once again to the participants of this COSO mural. Now we will go to the third part, that is will be MuRe. So go ahead, please. Chiara Pancioli of the University of Bologna. Please go ahead, Chiara. Hello? Hello? Chiara? Chiara, if you can please open your audio, we cannot listen to you. Yes. Yes, please show us the video. Yes, we are looking at the video that the MuRe Museum has sent us. This MuRe Museum is a museum of science of the University of Bologna. Has a virtual technological space, and its information is about education, conservation, valoration of the material and non-material dispositions of culture. It was born as an investigation program in 2008 in the University of Bologna. The MuRe forms part of the museum context, and it's more than 40 members are part of it. A lot of people take part, just like students, educators of every order and every degree. We will detail some of the possibilities that MuRe has in its website that you can explore. And one of the areas is the informational area, that the museum has its investigations and activities within that area. Then we have the exhibitional area that invites the visitor to discover and visit different places dedicated to different areas concerning educational issues. Then there's another area that are published in a database. There are a lot of schools present. So we invite you to visit this very nice website with a lot of material and information about this subject. Another of the areas that this website has is about online learning that consists of a lot of exchange between students and teachers in this area. In the area of exhibitions is the proposal that we're talking about today, called Between Taste this area called Between Likes and Dislikes is shown in this website. If we can see the whole image of the video in the screen we are looking at, if we see the whole screen, you will see those links that it makes with some exhibitions and some that are linked with these arts and other types of artistic productions that are linked with the history of arts. In these experiments, MuRe looks to reflect with the public on the importance of natural foods and healthy food for the lives of each of one of us. These images are linked in many cases to artistic productions, just like you can see. From the first food, like breasting for kids and babies, up to other types of food that are given by these evolutive processes in teenagers, adults, and as well it shows different contexts of the food and of this room of experiments. This website invites us to generate productions linked with art that generate some reflection, for example, concerning our healthy or non-healthy habits while eating. There's a photographic proposal in MuRe in which some of these rooms in Montevideo or in Colombia have done and have added these pictures we're looking at. In the case of primary school in Uruguay, and there's pictures from that school, and there's some other pictures from an investigator in Colombia.
Pictures have been sent to participate. And we want to invite you to follow the virtual path of
This
MuRe.
project.
Thank you, Gera, and all the team that participates with Gera and supports this MuRe project. We want this to be the start of a collaboration work with MuRe, and the doors are open to keep on working with the different rooms in Latin America. I'm sure MuRe contents will help us in different contexts. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will go with the fourth content, that is from the Mexican Space Agency. Can you hear us? Go ahead. They are going to tell us about the exoskeleton. Hello from the Mexican Space Agency. We have Dr. Amanda Gomez. We're going to present one of the projects that we have here with the students. All of them are university students. The project consists on a robot that has to be controlled. It's an exoskeleton. It's a British system.
That it works with the body, it's placed in an external way. Now Brandon is using his computer. It has a processor that receives all the information, and it's connected by a USB wire.
We designed this with the support of another student that worked with us. It's
composed by a skeleton printed in 3D.
It works with we'll show you how it works. This is a microprocessor. It processes information. We send it from the computer, and it develops a movement. We have used two different ways of communication. In this case, this arm has three ways of moving. It can rotate, move in the middle, and in the top. It has a...
Go.
We want students to develop their skills. We prepared a video so we can show you how they worked. Please go ahead with the video. Robot arms are
It helps us to handle big objects, like satellites or parts of the international stations. In different planets, we have used different robots. Usually they are controlled from Earth. And they can measure humidity, with the velocity of the winds, and so on. In these devices, the robotic arms have a crucial part. They can take extracts from the soil, helping us to investigate what other planets are like. This technology also tries to emulate what an arm does, not only for use in space, but for daily life. These devices are trained by human beings for months. And they are used in repetitive tasks, like we can see in the video, industries and factories. But they are also used for artistic tasks. They are programmed by human in order to achieve their tasks.
Thank you so much to the Mexican Space Agency. This is one of many projects that we're carrying out. We have 3 students working on this. Exoskeleton is going to be in the performance part at the end. Using that arm with the cosmic piano and sounds. We invite you to take part in the streaming conference through the QV channel. It's a good opportunity for you to see some of their projects, and maybe in the future we can do wider presentations so you can see these knowledges that they are developing. Thank you so much. Thank to you. It's a pleasure to be with you. High five. We say goodbye to you, to the Mexican Space Agency. And we're closing the presentation stage to go with collective action stage. It's going to be presented by Verónica Marquez. Are you listening to us, Verónica? Go ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. I'm fascinated with the many proposals that take part. I want to talk to you about myself, about my visual proposal. I'm Uruguayan, I live in Madrid. I work with the self-portrait, with photography, performance, and videos. In my stage is called Entity and Heritage. This is one of my favorite projects. It's based on a necessity of wanting to show I wanted to put Montevideo in the artistic view. It's a self-portrait work with a desire to show you my city. It's a double self-portrait. It's with an alter ego that I have. It's called Camila, the long-haired girl. She has more sensual characteristics. I did a double self-portrait. I investigated before, and I go to I saw the familiar albums where they show the characteristics of the city. There are many icons of the city. With my alter ego, I want to make an album with my other self. We travel through the city, and this is what I call the heritage ball regarding personality. Apart from being here, presenting myself and showing you what I do, I'm also here to present another artist. And the first one I'm going to present is Cecilia Caraballo. She's an educator, and she's going to show us a minute of noise. Hello. My name is Cecilia. I wanted to share with you this noise project. This noise are bees. Hello. We can hear you now, Cecilia. Okay, thank you. Okay, my name is Cecilia Caraballo. I'm a beekeeper. I'm an educator, and I wanted to share with you a minute of noise, a bee's noise. This is what beekeepers hear when we go near the hives. This has to do with a minute of silence. It's the commemoration of a tragic moment, a death, a big death. Bees are in danger, and with this artist project, the Heritable, I wanted to share this with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cecilia. We're going to see the results of the many symbols in the A Perpetuidad Cemetery in Paysandú. Go, Cementerio Perpetuidad. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, go ahead. There are many symbols here that we saw with a third grade group in Paysandú's high school. Do you have something to show us from there? In Cementerio Perpetuidad. As I told you, we're going to work with a group from high school number 2. We welcome them. The activity consists on a group of symbols. They are going to divide into groups. I'm going to ask you to divide into groups. You're going to have to make 3 puzzles. Each of these puzzles is a symbol, and you have to identify the pantheon where the symbol is located. And there you're going to find you have to investigate the pantheon. You're going to find 4 questions where we make reference to dates, sculptures, symbology, and from your answers, you're going to have more or less 15 minutes, and then we're going to meet, and we're going to see the activity. I want you to divide into 3 groups, and I'm going to give you the puzzle pieces you're going to have to put together. So we're in the beginning of the hunt. We're going to see the results at the end of today's section. Thank you so much, Silvia, for telling us about the activity that's live. So we're going to go with the next stage.
Hello, Veronica. Yes, now we will go back to Colombia to present Ileana Fracaso. She's the coordinator of the project Lo Patrimoniable. And she will tell us how MuRe's public was a part of this project. Hello, Ileana, are you there? Hello, can you listen to me? Yes, we can listen. Okay. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, depends from where you are. What we have prepared are some slides that have arrived. The process of systematization was very intense in this last part because there are slides that keep on arriving. That makes us very happy because it is very interesting. Here there is the important question where we have to define the heritage, if it is natural or has not been identified in your country. How would you identify it? The word heritageable. This is the information from yesterday, but we are still receiving different data and information. Can you listen? Just give us a second. Thank you. Go ahead, please. From Colombia. From Colombia, we have approximately the 7% of those cities. And approximately a 35% of those people identify just 1 point or a few points. Next slide, please. The types of communication that is more important is texts or pictures. Some of them come from the old continent, Brazil, for example. They're communicated through foreign links that describe touristic places, elements of nature and heritage, historical heritage, architectural, folkloric, etc. The ones from the new continent produce their own pictures, like videos and text, and the most important are the affectional relationships with places and people in a more intimate and subjective dimension. There are little pieces of the daily life of these people, like, for example, transportation, schools, etc.
So here we can also see the information that's the part from Valencia where information is dictated and it makes a difference, whereas collectively they're recognized. Following slide, please. We also have, as an example, external links related to science that has worldwide information. Following next, please. Here we have beaches. There are natural spaces that are present. Next, please. And regarding Colombia, we have a mapping of what's usual. Participants have started mapping their experiences. Next, please. The elements of the collective memory, as for example a picture of cola, which is a soda that's well known in Colombia. Next we have a picture of Valencia, which is a place that are reinterpreted. This is the poetics of places. Next we have experiences within the place, what's heritageable regarding emotion, joy, the collective relationship that can take place. Next, please. Here I've written some examples of text. Some describe even technically the spaces. Others are more poetic. Next, please. Some describe places and daily situations or former or past experiences and places. Other texts uses metaphors. For instance, the sounds and images. This is an example of a mapping of 3 houses where we can see how abandonment impacts the place. It's a place where something has been lived, something has been experienced extremely. And we are trying to find out what it means. This is the aesthetics of abandonment. Next one, please. What arises in the first analysis, since we continue to receive information, would be the first categorization of what's heritageable. We can see intimacy, a collective memory, or the memory from their childhood. social relationships, nature, the abandonment of places, centric places in the personal and collective experience, and other places that arise from an appropriation. This is very summarized what we have been working with. We invite you to continue mapping what you believe, what you discover as heritageable elements within your daily contexts. And we hope that you can share this with us by using the website. You already have the instructions, and we will publish it in the website of lopatrimoniable.com. This is detailed information of what's mapped, and we use Google Maps to do this. Thank you so much for this opportunity. That was very interesting. Thank you very much. It's amazing how diverse the concepts of heritageable are. And we also invite you to continue to share information. Now we'll go to Amparo Alonso in Valencia, who has shared the experience she has had with her students. Go ahead, Amparo.
We can't hear you. Please open your mic. Hello. We can't hear you. Please, Valencia University, open your mic. Amparo, here we are enabled your audio, so probably is a problem where you are. They greet us. Thank you very much, Amparo. If after the roundtable, Veronica, you have solved your problems, we can hear you afterwards. Then, thank you for your contributions. And we leave it for later that we will have other exchanges from students. Okay, we move on then. Now we go with Agapito Subtasha. That is our referent with the Quechua communities. And he is going to share the essence of his ancestral culture. Hello, are you there? Hello? They are saying hello. The room from Tarea Association from Cusco. So if we can share it on the screen next to Veronica. And when you have the audio enabled, you can make the introduction for the video of your children. Agapito says that he is connected, but we cannot hear him. Now we see you. Now it's okay, go ahead. Hello? Can you listen to me? Now yes, go ahead. I wanted to introduce the children of this school and also to thank the children of the Mateo institution. In this video, you are going to see the details that the students are presenting, so go ahead with the video. So this wonderful thing was built by our ancestors in the past. Let's go to walk through this amazing building construction. We are getting to the place where rituals were made. This is a special place for us. Here they perform ceremonies and rituals. How big and beautiful buildings we can see. Let's continue with our journey. Here is the place where the noble people lived. But how did they build this? What perfection! So perfect. Now we are getting to the most important place of our journey. These are the kolkas, where they storage their food. These are the place where the military had the weapons, and they had a trapezoid shape, and they are aligned in the 250 meters of this block. Here we have 6 buildings, 2 by each side. This archaeological park has 1,000 stories. And here we can find aqueducts and other buildings of a pre-Incaic culture. Hello?
Hello. What a nice presentation by the children. The children would like to say hi quite briefly. They were the ones that did this project and enabled, and they would like to interact with you. Let's see, children. There we can see them. Hello, children. So these would be their greetings. Let's see, children, say goodbye. So the children just said bye in the Quechua language, and this would be our presentation, and we'll remain in contact with you. Thank you very much to everyone in the network. Thank you very much. Now we will present Marua and the origins of us as human beings. This is regarding anthropology, the Anthropology Museum from University of Columbia. Go ahead, Mawa. we're seeing a fragment of the video of the exposition Almost. It's an illustrative video. And the room is at the beginning of the exhibition regarding primates. And if you can listen to us, we can begin with the introduction of heritageable content. If you agree, Veronica, we can continue. Hello. So now we're going over the co-creation masks presentation in the Latin American area. We are the Express Identity group based in Uruguay. We are teachers from Artigas. We have done masks attempting to show our presentation, which took place last Monday. Today we will be presenting those masks regarding Latin America. We will be playing a video for that purpose, and we'll play a video. The virtual element of a governor for the Uruguayan people. Typical masks of Carnival in Rio, identified by their color. These masks have accompanied in many times different customs and traditions regarding identity. These masks, they are used with a dance. This type of dance are used from immemorial times in Peru and represent traditional customs. Masks. These masks are called we also would like to make a special. We would like to reminisce about the Ecuadorian artists. Very little people have been able to portray their demons that enable us to find tenderness and beauty. And we wanted to use these words since we believe they describe perfectly their work.
We would like to thank MuRe and our students for taking part in this session. Thank you very much for this interesting project. And now we go to Caramusa project. That is going to be live, Federico and Alonso. And this proposal is on the live painting. Are you there, Federico? Federico. Let's go ahead with your cartoon project. Yes, he's here. He's bringing something made of chocolate. And he's going to tell us what it is. Hello, everyone. We are IPA students, that is the high school teachers institution. Our project is called Caramusa. I am the person in charge of the group. And we would like to talk about the muses, the process of creation of MuRe. I am Fernanda, and this is an artistic representation that was made by each and every one of us. My name is Lucia. I'm also an IPA student. I have been working and trying to relate different Uruguayan artists. And now we are going to tell you about our muses. Okay, I'm Yanaina, and I'm helping with this project. I contact them in order to present with my cartoons. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm Federico. I'm a cartoonist. And I'd like to include different elements, like if, for instance, this time was chocolate. Let's go with the video. Is there a video? Go ahead with the video.
Please. Hello, how are you? My name is Andre Fondo. I will be talking about my experience with drawing. What I'm most inspired by is to convey the humor, my type of humor by drawing, and that many people can see it and feel identified or be amused. Hello, my name is Federico. I would like to share with you in Caramusa with cartoons. Well, this makes me very happy and motivates me to move forward and to value other colleagues' work, both in Uruguay and other countries. Another one of my inspirations is my families. I am very grateful. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you, Federico. Let's try to connect with Mawa to see their intervention.
Mawa. If you would like Veronica, we will retake Mawa for the final part. We can close this part of the program, and we start with the next one with piano cosmic piano. Mawa ahora, Mawa now. They can close, so we can continue with the cosmic piano. Well, I want to thank you for this project, to come with me again. From here, from my side, I have enjoyed with all the energy. That is very different. It is really incredible to be connected. All these countries are working for culture and sharing, for a free culture. And as an artist, I also believe that this is a part of creating, a part of communicating it. And with this kind of platform, to reach as much people as possible. Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate. I close my part from here. Thank you, Delma. Thank you, Veronica from MuRe. We really thank you from our organization. It was really a pleasure to be with you and this talk about identity. Okay, we close this group and we go to Cosmic Piano. To the leaders, are you there? Rolando? Rolando in Chile and Mario in Manizales, Colombia. And the Cosmic Piano that we are now seeing in action, many things. Also the exoskeleton, Clemente Paris is always also present here. Okay. Okay, Rolando, go ahead. Thank you very much, Delma. It is an honor for us to be invited to this session of MuRe for the University of Chile. We are here with Leonardo and Eduardo, Raúl and Andres also. We're going to play with our colleague from Colombia. Maybe he would like to say some words. And also with what Guillermo also showed and Arturo about the Cosmic Piano. They said it was a sounds. We are going to give some musical sense to those sounds. We are waiting for the Cosmic Piano to be in action.
Clemente me Clemente para ahí.
This is a study portrayal of trees.
La imagen de todas las salas, estamos despidiendo con los sonidos cósmicos, los sonidos de diferentes tierras, de diferentes regiones. Nos vamos despidiendo y
Here we
vamos
have all
cerrando
different
MuRe
groups that are saying goodbye and concluding MuRe for the year 2017.
Muchas gracias a todas
Thank you
las
very much
salas.
to all the rooms.
Sí. Muchas gracias a todas las salas.
Thank you
Muchas
to
gracias por
all the
esos
rooms.
sonidos cósmicos, por
Thank
todas
you
las
for all
imágenes
the
que se
cosmic
fueron
sounds
generando
and
en
the
todas las
images that
salas.
generated in all the rooms.
Y de esta manera finaliza MuRe
And
1.7 y
we conclude
cierra el ciclo
MuRe
de MuRe
1.7.
2017. Muchas gracias
we
a todos
conclude
los
this
intérpretes que han
for
estado
this
en los
year.
diferentes
Thank you for
canales,
the
quechua,
interpreters in
inglés,
different channels,
portugués,
Quechua, English, Portuguese,
haciendo la coordinación de todo esto.
for the coordination of this. Thank you very much for everybody for the content, not only in this MuRe, but for all the the previous ones. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon, and greetings from from Montevideo room. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody for connected here.
Ya está. Ya está.
¿Vos cerrás el video?
Sí, sí, sí.
Your call will be disconnected.
Se desconectará la llamada.